Okay. So this is going to be a general read. I pre-pulled the cards just because every time I try to read, I get interrupted. And so I feel like if I pre-pull the cards, I'm going to be able to interpret what I've got faster than taking the time to flip through some of them and the interruption comes. Excuse me while I finish eating. The message that's coming through here, it's a little bit scary. It's a little bit scary, and because it's addressing something that someone has done and revealing what somebody is. This belongs to all signs. I do not have a specific zodiac that I pulled on, okay? I'm going to read the first row of cards and then tell you my interpretation. Now, I Googled the definition of these cards, and so my interpretation is going to be going off the definition of what these cards mean. The first card we have peeing a little bit. The second card we have Pac-Man uncontrollably guzzling cum. We have bees, Count Chocula, and we have flightless birds, okay? Peeing a little bit. This is somebody who has worn out their prostate area, in their muscles in that area, that now when they come, they're peeing a little bit as well. Pac-Man uncontrollably guzzling cum. This is someone who does not discriminate. They will take man, woman, animal, doesn't matter. And they annihilate them when they're done. Bees. This could be someone with that in their name, or this could simply be somebody that doesn't have a problem finding multiple victims if needed. Count Chocula. This is somebody who, again, they don't discriminate, okay? Same race, opposite race, color, doesn't matter. But this is someone who has also taken on multiple black men, okay? Flightless birds. They prey on people who look hopeless, who look lost, who hold knowledge but don't realize that they hold it. Hot people. They go after extremely good looking people. The Boy Scouts of America, holding down a child and farting all over him. This is somebody who belongs to a sorority, either male or female, who has gone through a hazing process, who has gone through harassment, who has gone through physical abuse of some kind in order to be a part of this group. Go-Gurt versus the cool, refreshing taste of Pepsi. That is male versus female. Okay? They could be fighting with that identity in themselves, or they could find people who fight with that identity to cause confusion, or it could just be simply reinforcing the Pac-Man statement where there is no discrimination. It's man or woman, they don't care. God and rectangles was the next one. So this is like somebody who has completely defiled their spirituality image and spirituality altogether. That the things they do is like putting a circle in a box. They are being ripped of any ranking or any ability or any access to the spiritual realm because of the things that they have done and continue to do. We have Viagra, pulling out, pooping back and forth forever, spiritual airlines, glass ceilings, chemical weapons, and fleshlight. So again, Viagra, this person needs extra incentive to get it up. Okay, this person possibly takes Viagra and does same-sex acts to people, causing their anus to not able to control itself anymore. Spirit Airlines, like I said, Spirit is no longer allowing this person to fly free in that realm and do these things to people. Glass ceiling, this person could have tricked people by appearing to be spiritual and acting as if, you know, they were an open book, clear, and that is how they get into people's heads, okay, and start the chemical weapon on them, the warfare. A fleshlight is a sexual object that can please both man and woman. So this person possibly uses one of those, or this person could convert themselves back and forth from man or woman. Fake tits, and then we have chunks of a dead hitchhiker. Now when I looked up chunks of a dead hitchhiker, that brought us back to Jeffrey Dahmer. The fake tits is referencing for with the fleshlight, referencing to transgender sexual preference, okay? So ultimately, this person could actually really only enjoy transgenders that have fake tits but still have the piece down there, right? And this person could be volatile in their head where they do picture doing things as Jeffrey Dahmer has to these people. The next set that I pulled out says, if you want them out your house, you know what to do. Sweep the floor and hang the broom upside down. We have mechanical problems. This could be figuratively speaking for their body or vehicle. We have bad health, so someone that is either engaged with this person or part of the group with this person, or this person is experiencing bad health. Okay, a storm is coming, and your guardian angel is around you, protecting you. It says SUV camera and accidental death, brave suicide, April times 4, and then December. So this tells me that there's going to be a vehicle with a camera on their dashboard that catches what is claiming to be an accidental death. But it was probably something brave done. That is really a suicide. That was really a suicide in order to protect somebody. Okay. So like, let's just say you're in trouble, you know, somebody in your family dies, it's ruled as accidental, but you strongly feel that it was something stronger. This is your confirmation to know that this would have been a suicide and it was done on purpose to protect you. There is several deaths that are going to come forward in April, and they've been happening since December. It says the way you look at them and view them as they move is suspicious to you. So you're already looking side-eyed at this person. Your ancestors are saying they are here. Your ancestors are saying you need to research more, because there's something about incest siblings. Their first or last name could start with O or P, and there is something fraudulent happening between them. The whole goal is to isolate you, and this is because thoughts of having a sex slave have formed, okay, and plan has been put into motion. Angel number 1818. Divine is with you, divine is protecting you, divine is aware of what is in place, and divine has given a promise that you're going to be put on your destiny, you're going to be put on your path. These people are going to be handled. You don't have to worry about it. Then we have angel number 23609. This says you need to ground yourself, you need to balance yourself, that there is going to be a financial increase coming from a hobby that you enjoy doing, and you just need to keep yourself safe, focus on yourself, and just know that it is coming. It's coming in, okay? And I know that's hard, because we hear all the readers say, oh, it's on its way, it's on its way. But time is an illusion. You hear the honk. Confirmation, okay? Time is an illusion, and it's very important that you stay focused and stay in your alignment, because the fact that time is an illusion. You don't know when it's going to hit. You just can feel it, okay? And depending on decisions are made and actions are taken, it could halt the time that it was going to be given, pushing it back, or maybe speeding it up. And the key here is to continue to have the faith in that. Okay, so I'm gonna pick these cards up here real quick before I start laying out this next deck. Okay, so some ancestor cards. It says there's a relationship breakdown. There's dishonesty that is eroding a connection that you have. This person has an emptiness, so they are taking from others, and what it's doing is leaving them hollow. You are feeling anxiety at this time, and that is because your spirit is warning you that there is an unease that you're dealing with. Either you or someone else is being misunderstood. Confusion follows when intentions are not pure. They are trying to damage your self-worth. So mistakes distort how you see yourself. Do not let these people make you feel as though you can't do anything right, or that all that happens is mistake after mistake, because that is an illusion in itself. Says your balance is power. When you hold both sides of yourself with grace, you unlock magic that can't be forced. So do not force your dark side to sit down and be ignored. Allow it to jump in and become involved when it's time, when it's important, when it's called for. We have the Fool. There is an awakening happening, so balance and keeping the faith as your soul mission continues to activate. We have focus is important. Your energy is scattered right now, so it's time to bring it all back in. Don't rush. Divine timing is handling this, so slow down. Follow the quiet nudge, subtle guidance, intuition on a spirit whisper. There are things that you are involved in or that you are doing that you need to stay quiet about. Keep it in here only. It says you're being asked to rest. Somebody around you has some jealousy, and it's a fear of losing what your love, what them using your love allows them to create, okay? Ancestors are letting you know that you are absorbing too much of other people that are around you, and they also want you to know that you are safe, okay? So you need to stop allowing the fear to be louder than your safety. We have consciousness. It is okay to cry and release what has built up, okay? All that does is remove what is old, what you're being forced to let go, what you're being forced to recognize, and allowing space and room for the new things that you are awakening to. So don't feel bad if you break down and cry. Just don't stay in that state. We have power. Power is maintained through clarity and courage and loss. power can be lost through confusion and vacillation. We have service. A life while serving is a worthwhile life. So you're not done, okay? They're not going to let anything happen to you. You have a lot of things you have to do as far as servicing your role here for humanity. We have willpower. The will to will thy will and not my will. Nothing else is needed. So as long as you stay in alignment and you are making yourself better each day, and it's based off of universal laws, spiritual laws, your belief in God, what He would expect, your ancestors, what you think they would expect, and you continue to do right by humanity. Don't impede on anyone's free will. Continue to love people. Do what is best for all those around. You'll be fine. We have purpose. It says purpose is vision made visible and viable. So you are finally going to see foresight, your purpose here, okay? The path that you're going to take is going to become visible to you, okay? And the steps that you need to take are going to become available to you. We have leadership. Lead like a lion's heart, strong and loving. So the things you're going through, they know it's been hard, they know it's been tough, and they know that this last little lap you're in, while this cycle is finally closing out for you, some of the information you're going to get is going to be detrimental and heartbreaking, probably really hard for you. You see some of the information I started off with in the beginning, it scared me a little bit. So if it's anything like that, it's going to scare you too. But you need to continue to have that willpower and that leadership quality inside you. Don't let it die down, because you need to know that the people need the change. Okay, they need the love that you give, the understanding that you have. So keep your heart open and just keep it protected, though. Then we have enthusiasm. To be enthusiastic is to be profoundly energized by the divine counsel and light. So the council is proud of you. They could possibly be putting you through a cleansing period where your stomach is upset all the time, you feel misplaced, you feel lost, emotional, whatever it may be. You just don't feel you. Everything feels off, like everything. It probably even most likely all the way down to your taste buds. So you're going through a cleansing period, and that is because the council is suited and booting you to get ready for this next level that you're hitting. So here we have safe house. It says, I cast a circle round about. Safety now is beyond doubt. this is letting you know, keep the faith, keep the hope, because wherever you're at right now, where this weird shit is going on, you're going to be removed and you're going to be taken to a safe house, something that you can finally settle into and be comfortable. Okay, next we have strength. So this is the second time strength has come out. You need to hold on to that strength. You need to know that what is coming is going to solidify it for those around you, who you are and the strength that you hold. After that, they want you to be ready for good cheer. They want you to get back to yourself. Find things that make you happy, that make you laugh. Kind spirits, souls to be around. Happiness is coming. And then we have justice. So justice is the one that is coming in behind everything once all said and done and putting the final nail into the coffin, okay? Lost. Where did it end? I think I'm going to end this with some ancestor cards, see what final message they have in regards to this. Ancestors, can we get an answer on what is going on with the beginning cards that we're talking about, the sexual deviant here? Alright, so we have witch that came out. We have expectation and self-care. So there is somebody here who is expecting for another party to do this to you. This has to do with a player energy that looks at you as perfection. But they're currently in the limelight by somebody that is a wise guy. So you have a wise guy ancestor that is acting on your behalf here and now, act in your current situation at the moment, protecting you. This person can feel or know that they are possibly being watched by your passed on loved one, which is why this hasn't happened yet. The person that is putting this this other person up to doing this to you They are somewhat of a puppeteer to them, okay, a puppet master, but they are now putting the pressure on this person, saying, well, can you do this, yes or no? If you love me, you'd do this. There is something about you being you that is showing this person that the puppet master is actually ill, okay? That what they're doing is not right. And we have the optimism again card that came out, because by speaking on your ancestor side or the spiritual realm side, the council, like the previous cards that I read, talk about how the council is here. They're suiting and booting you up for this last run. So the optimism coming in is saying, like, you've got the armor on, you've got the protection, don't worry. They're not going to be able to even come close to you when it comes to this idea that's being put into motion. We have an older sibling that is coming through, apologizing for the absence. They're going to make sure this person doesn't forget their face. And we have Spirit saying that the addiction and hospitality of this devil or this demon or demons is what is creating the hardship, okay? Trying to tear you away from the inner innocence that you hold within inside yourself. These people are not going to allow this to happen. Your spirit team is not going to allow this to happen, and they are being watched by things that they can't see, things that are invisible, things that are cloaking themselves to appear to be something else. And then we have the grave with ancestry. So they've completely killed off their bloodline with these moves. Any type of authority or power their bloodline has had. And they probably won't notice that or see that until a few generations down the line have been produced. Then that bloodline will see those effects. But until then, because of how this started off, if you are somebody that is currently in a position to be carless, don't hitchhike whatsoever. If you're finding yourself in a position to where you are hitchhiking, be aware that this person is going to have something covering majority of their face, so like a hat and glasses, okay? This person isn't going to be very big, but they're not extremely skinny either. They don't appear to be something that would be hard to fight off, but they've had much practice over their lifetime, including being a victim themselves. So be very careful, okay? And other than that, if you want more information in regards to what I have shared, my email is in the description box. Don't hesitate to reach out to me. Other than that, don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe, and check out my other videos.